Hello, hello. Okay. If you see this later, I want to know, have you ever been to a 3-day live event? Because that's what we're talking about on today's show.
So drop in the comment, yes or no. Have you been to a 3-day event? And welcome to Profitable Impact Weekly, a show that Kim and I will jump on at 9 a.m. On Tuesdays. And we want to share with you some of the tips, tricks, some of the things that we do in our business, some of the skills that we've learned, and help you get clarity, confidence, and clients through the power of public speaking. So again, I'm Kat.
And I'm Kim.
And welcome to today's show. Today we'll be talking all about behind the scenes of hosting and putting together a 3-day event. Now I'm stoked. Profitable Speaker Bootcamp is our 3-day event. It's coming up here in a couple of days. So we're so close. And this one, honestly, have been really stress-free and really easy flowing, which a lot of the people, they stress out. There's so much to do. There's tasks, there's teams, there's working with the hotel. So we want to share with you what are the 3 things that we do in order to make sure that it is stress-free and we can just jump in, be in our element to deliver the value and serve our people. So one of those things is the power of negotiation. Now, hey, I'm Russian, born and raised, and negotiations is something that is definitely in my bloodstream. I love negotiating. And this is one thing that a lot of people just don't think of doing when it comes to putting together an event or running a business in general. So I want to tell you what it is that I've done just yesterday. So we have a lot of printing that we need to get done for the event itself. There's brochures, there's some of the signs, there's waivers, right? There's just so many things. And so since we go to Staples, that's our go-to choice here in Canada. So we go to Staples to do it. When I went to print out brochures, it's 8 pages, and they told me it's going to be $26 per brochure. Now, for those of you who have done events yourself or you've helped somebody put on an event, that's a lot. If you have 35 people in the room, that's quite a cost to your printing. So the only thing that I've done is I just looked at it and I looked up at the cashier and I said, you know, I'm really hoping to keep it under $10. How can we make this happen? She thought about it. She looked around. I'm assuming she makes sure the manager is not around. And she goes, well, I can charge you for half, and then I can give you a discount for this membership. Do you have this membership? And I say, well, no, I don't. She's like, I can give you a discount for this membership you have. I go, oh, that'd be phenomenal. Can you do that? That's amazing. Thank you so much. So instead of paying $26 per brochure, we ended up paying $8. So that's the power of negotiation. If you don't ask, you don't get. And most of the time, people will be able to work something out for you and work with you to make sure that everybody's happy. Really, they want to have your business. And you want to make sure that your event, your printing, your marketing costs don't cost you an arm and a leg, right? So simply ask. Tell them what it is that you are looking to get out of this transaction. And see where you can meet, whether it's in the middle or they can meet you all the way, just like in this case with Staples. So that's the power of negotiation. It's simply have a number in mind, manifestation. And number 2 is ask if they can do something for you.
And so guys, I want to share a story about Kat because the first time I ever saw her do this, so Kat just asks all the time. So we're on a plane and, you know, you get the choice of either like cookies or pretzels. And Kat's like, can I have both? And I was like, how have I never thought of doing that before? So just ask. We have all these like unwritten rules where we just don't ask for what we really want. And negotiating includes for your hotel, right? Don't just take, if you want to do your event at a hotel, don't just take the first price they throw at you. They buffer in because they know that a lot of people, pros, will negotiate the price of the event space. So save yourself some money, right? Cash flow in your business is really important. And if you're running big events, you want to stick to that budget. So number 2, start building your systems and processes. This has been a huge learning for us. So in this event, we are documenting everything we do. And when we go to the event space, we're going to be taking pictures of how everything's set up, including how we tape down the cords, because eventually our team will take this over. We won't have to go do the setup. We will have an event binder. Don't recreate the wheel every time you're doing something. Like, start documenting everything, start to finish. You'll be amazed at how many steps you're actually going through to execute your event, from like emailing, if you're doing an event with guest speakers, from like emailing your speakers and asking them questions. Build a Google Doc or a Google form where they can just answer the questions, so you're not emailing back and forth. Like, really start thinking about, how can I save my time to execute this event? Because your time is money, right? The time is irreplaceable. You will never get it back. So as you're doing your event, start thinking about, where are the shortcuts? What are the things I can do to save my time, but also prevent stress the next time I do this? Like Kat just said, this event, we're going in 3 days. We're feeling cool and calm. We're not freaking out. We're not stressed out. We're not at the printer last second trying to print our brochures like the day before, going, oh my God, how are we going to get all done? And that's exciting. And that's because we've been putting in the work to document everything, build out our processes, and know that we've got it covered, so that we can come into the event with the energy that we want to share with our attendees. So, hey, Audrey. So the last thing, so systems, processes, start documenting everything if you're doing live events, okay? Like, right from start to finish, like, don't leave anything out. Just open up a Google form or a Word document, and every time you do a step, document it in there. Then you can take that and turn it into a checklist. Checklists will save you so much time in the future. And then the third thing that is so important if you're doing any kind of event, but especially a live event, is surrounding yourself with the right people. So a 3-day event is a massive undertaking, and we cannot do it alone. We can't do it alone. We learned that the very first time we did it. We tried to do it without anyone helping us, and it was like, literally, like, it was so stressful and overwhelming, and it was a hard lesson to learn. Like, it was just too much. Without having other people help us. And I just don't know why it didn't occur to us to just ask people for help. We were just like, we'll do it all on our own. It's our first one, right? So we've worked really hard now to surround ourselves with the right people. People that are passionate entrepreneurs, people that completely get what our attendees are going through. They've been through boot camp, or they're experienced at live events and hosting, facilitating, coaching at live events. So we're bringing together this core around us of people that complement and help, like, make the event even better than last time. Because that's our goal, is we want every event to be better than the last one. And we're working on building this in it. Our last boot camp was outstanding. This next one is just like 3rd time's a charm. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. I know this is going to be amazing. So, we got, hey, Jenny. Yes, hey. Audrey's documenting. Awesome for her event in March. Love it. Yes.
And so when it comes to finding those people to join your team, to join your event team, to help you out at the event, really think about it. Who are the people that you've met in the last little while, whether it's at another event, perhaps you connected with them on Facebook, or they attended your event, they reached out to you, they're one of your clients, right? People who actually align with your values. So those people who you jive with, right? Who you know that they're your people, you love hanging out with them, you love having them around. Those are the best people to be on your team. And I got to tell you, there's so many people who are dying to help you. They're sitting there and they watch your journey, and they're so excited for you. The only thing that's stopping them from raising their hand is you not asking for help. So it all comes back to asking. Ask for that discount, right? If you're at Staple, ask what they can do. Ask who can help you at your next event. You'd be surprised at the amount of people who will raise their hand and would be happy to join you on your journey. And that's how we built our team, really. It was just putting out there that we're always looking for help at our events. We're always looking for event host team. We have incredible event coaches on the team, which we're super excited about. We have people helping us with just about everything. And it just makes it so much easier to focus on serving people in the room if you have an incredible team behind you. And so start thinking about that. Who are the people as you meet them, and who are the people that you want to surround yourself with, you want to work with, you want on your team, you want to ask them for help. And don't be shy, just ask.
Yeah, just ask. Even when you're on an airplane and you want the cookies and the pretzels.
Yeah. Don't settle for less.
That's right. Decide what you want and ask for it. So guys, thank you for being here with us live, Jenny and Audrey. We super appreciate you. We will share more behind the scenes from the event. We're gonna really try and stretch out of our comfort zone and do more documenting behind the scenes this time, because honestly, it is a ton of fun. It is a ton of fun. Doing a 3-day event is a really phenomenal experience. And I'm really excited to start sharing what we've learned so that more people can do them. Because honestly, it is such an amazing way to facilitate people's growth and development and skill set and create connection and community. And I could go on and on about how amazing it is. So any last thoughts, Kat?
Well, we'll see you next Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you. Have a great week.